Hey guys, J-Fi here, and welcome back to Doki-Doki Literature Club. If you remember last episode, it got very glitchy and stuff like that, and, stuff like that. But anyway, let's continue on with the game and see what else this game has to offer. Who should I show my poem to first? Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Sorry. Okay, we'll start with the things that I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing this in the first place? Sorry. I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. Oh, good idea. I want to help you feel more comfortable enough to share yours. Oh yeah, like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem to make me go, ha. Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. Oops, sorry. Yeah, nothing helped me. So in other words, you're saying you liked it. Natsuki retorts and you don't understand anything, do you? No, fair point actually. I already told you that you don't have to go on announcing it to the world like you're self-important. Sorry. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I saved that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can see, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Okay, good idea. That's a good poem, actually. Yeah, I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Yes, exactly. Your writing style, right? But isn't the point? Yeah, sorry, I got it wrong. Whatever. Yeah, anyway, whatever. Your writing style wouldn't make your messages any less valid. Sorry. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. True. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you doing great things can be really disheartening. I guess that makes sense. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. But it helps bring out the feeling on the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I thought. Sorry. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect it from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, sorry, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I share my poem with next? Next up is Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry, I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't worry yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay, this is your first time writing a poem, right? No, my first time was actually writing it a few days ago. Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that might be after reading it through. Sorry. Ah, so it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to the new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, sorry. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. So, I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. Yeah, in other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form the two together. Interesting. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. True, I guess. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part, sorry. It might take some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example. True. And trying new things. Yeah, that makes sense. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you a valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Sorry. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamingly, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? True, I guess. Under the light, the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet had to be replaced by sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm breathing air of the present, but living the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Interesting. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all, but it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty, eh? That's a relief. Also, I liked your poem, even though it's short. It was really descriptive. Sorry, it wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild, something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Senpai. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It is impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying, sorry. I'm counting on you. Who should I share my poem to next? Monica. Hi, Senpai. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, I'm glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new at everything... Sorry. If you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Good idea. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I feel like I've read this all before. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of... Sorry. It's kinda embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Senpai. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? True, I guess. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Senpai. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. Yeah, true. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. Thank you. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. Yeah, I remember that. But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's too small because of her malnutrition, sorry. It is interfering with her adolescent growth. Yeah, that's true. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know? I guess that is true. Sorry, just trying to look on the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Like me. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. But he was looking at me. Wait, what? This wasn't there before. But he was looking at me, confused. I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Is this a continuation? Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sounds of frantic, playing the tricks. They sound like frantic scrolling, playing tricks in my ear. Sorry. The room begins to crinkle. Oh, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. Sorry. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. What? Like me? So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. That kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. I guess that's true. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. True. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, yeah. Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I'm not sure if I know how to put it. Oh, sorry. Oh, right. What was it? I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. Hey, it's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about it, deep stuff like that, but because it's kind of coming on strongly. But maybe after someone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. Yeah, I completely understand. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. I guess that's true. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper, and tidy it up later. That makes sense. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep putting your pen on the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. True. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, that was weird. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities, even if they're just... Whoa, what the... What the... The music's broken! That was... What was that for? Okay, that was weird. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Natsuki and Yuri. Well, you know what I mean. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. And they read the tandem. I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language, eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem on the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice, eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Senpai liked it too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Senpai liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, here we go again. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Senpai appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours, huh? And how did you know that he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you just full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would be deliberately go out of my way to make everything so overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who magically grew a size bigger as soon as Senpai showed up. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Talking about your own insecurities on others like that. You really actually as young as you look, Natsuki. Whoa, what was that? Me? Who's talking? Look who's talking. What is going on? Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much. Oh my goodness. What is going on with the music? I'm sorry for laughing. What is going on? The music's speeding up and everything. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I can read it, thankfully. Oh my goodness. This is amazing. Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing it? Oh, I don't remember her saying that. The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad, you already do, don't you? Wait, what? Did you just accuse me of what? What is wrong? Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, go on. Let Senpai hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly, Yuri turns towards me, as if she's noticed us standing there. Senpai, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How did I get by? Whoa. I think that's probably what it said last time. Okay, let's go with Natsuki. Did that work? Wait, what? What just happened? It's getting closer. What? This is amazing. What the? Hello? Hi. Oh man, this is amazing. I'm loving this game. Oh man. Hey Senpai, why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Yeah, that's a good idea. Sorry about that. And they really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even comfort my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes, but I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. Honestly, I think putting your foot down is a good idea. You understand, right? Kind of, but I think I now understand why presidents are so harsh on other people. Anyway, if it makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly Natsuki runs out of the classroom. What? What did she say? She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. Oh no. I'm sorry for laughing. I didn't mean it. What did you say? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth at her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri, I didn't mean it. I believe you. What happened? I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did. What happened? Senpai, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want, thank you. Yuri looks at me as like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to say a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Thank you. I'm vice president too, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around or something, Yuri. It's not that. Yeah, that makes sense, kind of. It's not that. It's just, sorry. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Senpai. Oh, that's a good idea. It would be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. But well, what did that say? What was that? Okay, next up, is, wait, what? Where did Sayori go? Huh. Okay, yeah, she just got deleted off the game. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Okay, so first up is Bunny. Whoa, what is that? Should I press this? Whoa! What happened with the book and stuff like that? Okay, back to the thing. What is that? Is that Yuri? Actually, I think it is. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Alright, so next up is Giggle. Next is Socks. Next is Heartbeat. Okay, next is Kitty. Philosophy. Disarray. What is that? So next up is Mouse. Cute, kind of goes without saying. Next is Dazzle. Headphones. Next up is Happiness. Next is Pout. Nightgown. Papa. Boop. Dance. What was that? Pink, I think. Vanilla. Bubbles. And finally, there's... That was weird. What is going on with this? I think the game's broken. And finally, there's Flying. What the... What was this? What the... I'm probably gonna have to censor that. Another day passes. It's time for the club meeting already. See, this is the scene that I couldn't show you. This is what I was talking about. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Senpai. Hey, hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at the desk, and surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. What? Is she fiddling with the game's code? Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. What? About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please, don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yeah, Yuri. I'm happy that you were considerate and apologize. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here for a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems, but whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Senpai, don't say those things so easy, so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and, sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? Huh? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Oh yeah, that's a good question. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki's addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Wait, what? Did you say something? Did you do something yesterday? Wait, how could you forget what she said? Eh? Jeez, whatever is on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. What's with the... I don't even remember anything bad happening. What? You're the kind of person who worries too much about little things, aren't you? What? But I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was afraid that you secretly hated me or something like that. I love that smile. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not! What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period was today, and today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I was not heard of it since I was practicing piano. Again, piano? I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monica. And don't give me more credit than I deserve. Then I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not as good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. Oh, good idea. Monica looks at me. Well, I'm actually working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Oh, okay, that makes sense. What song? Maybe once I'll get a little better, I will. That sounds cool. Yeah, it does sound cool. I'll look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Senpai. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean to pressure her or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run into the closet. Senpai. Wait, did I get it wrong? What was that? Yeah, I got it right. What was that? Some Monica just flashed at the screen. Well, not that kind of flash. Well, you know what I mean. Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave me the book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure that Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there. What? what was that? What's the story about, anyway? I don't know what that was. Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Oh, so that's what it is. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Oh, so that's the book it was talking about. Basically, it's about a religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. What? And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines. What? But the facility gets even worse they start selectively What? Fixing them to that may be a bit of a spoiler. Fixing it to what? That sounds terrifying. But anyway, I'm really into it. What? The book, I mean, not the thing, but the. Yeah, that makes sense. It's kind of dark. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story. So that dark came out of nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Senpai? No, it's not that. I mean, I kind of enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. Weirdo. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot about that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just this kind of story. It's just this kind of story. It's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. Interesting. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're worthless anyway. What? Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. No, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredibly... I don't know what that says. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people, so I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It is a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it. What was that? Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put in my bag. All right, it's fine. If I sit here. Right. Sorry. What did that say? All right. It's fine if I sit here, right? Oh, sorry. I slipped the book into. I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. I completely understand that. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, that's me if I end up... Just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright, I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means by reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but feeling somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading over my book instead. Sorry, I was just bathing. What was that? So you don't need to put. What did that say? Hey, I can't read the black text. Whatever. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. So, I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closed her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm, is in the way. So instead, I use my right hand to hold open the book. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. What? I don't remember getting this. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page, and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it. flips to her side. It flips to her side, sorry. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face. She's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she's finished reading before me. So I just turn the page by my own volition. Yeah, that's what it says, volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Oh no! My thumb... I'm gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over her side, and as she catches me for my own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things and says all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. I think I know what she's talking about. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why they came into my head. Sorry. Yuri, are you feeling all right? Yuri is a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. But your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest and... As if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Yeah. Alright, don't push yourself. Are you sure about this? Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the club room. What on earth was that about? That's what I was gonna say. Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say so. I can't say I do. Sorry. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just comes off of sometimes. Yuri just does this sometimes. It's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we start with Yuri? Well, that might be a while, so I figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note where I left off on the book, then slip it back into the page. Who should I share my poem to first? Okay, so I think I'm gonna call it for today's episode. But I'm really enjoying this game, so a lot of weird stuff happened, but yeah, still, cool idea. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, why not give this video a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. If you want to see me more play this game. Sorry. Anyway, take care. Lots of love, and I'll see y'all in the next episode. Bye bye.